Warsaw on 14th August 2012, item 925. Regulation, the Minister of Home Affairs and the wool on the formula, the application form of confirms, to confirm, have ownership or loss of citizenship Polish. Pursuant to Article 58, Act of 2nd April, Fade Algae Laying Citizenship Polish, Det 2012, half of item 161 managed. The following. Regulation determines the pattern of the application form to confirm ownership or loss of how I wish citizenship Polish. Model of the application form to confirm confirmation of ownership or loss of civil the Polish specified in to regulation shall come into force. Before completing the application, please refer to the teaches, the concepts, the instructions set out on page 12. Request be completed in English, Polish, English. The applicant. Hit and John, a mile and address, headquarters, state, province, city, street, home, and the number of home, zip code, John, code. Number flats. Cobalt. Request. To confirm ownership or loss of citizenship Polish. I gather for a decision. Confirming possession of citizenship Polish by. For confirming the loss of citizenship after. Beat by, Polish by, and at breakfast. Additional infiltration of the state of still on the facts or legal associated with the pot with validating possessed ownership or loss of citizenship Polish. If your request does not apply to the applicant, but people, home army, a third party, this to in what the applicant beat are for a decision confirming possession or loss of citizenship Polish. Part 1. Data people. The proposal. Last name, surname, Nye, John in Jula. Surname, the names of Hit and the name of the father and surname mother. Names with away exchange, I'll, date of birth. Gender, man, comet. Place of birth. City, held, old, and citizenship from the date of purchase. The state of no social security has been attributed, or compared to the people, the proposal was issued, was released, decision established, decision stating. To confirm have refusing countries, refusing statements a confirmation have or state. To confirm the loss of refusing, deny, refusing statements a confirmation loss of citizen Poland. Is this what body and in which the date of gave the decision? If a person, the proposal to apply, sought permission to Torque John, citizenship Polish, on foreign or for permission on disclaimer, Polish obtained, decision to allowing, an exchange on alliant, Polish on foreign or agree to the lending a citizen near, a citizen of, or was without, citizen will beaten, citizen Polish. Jesus, tall, what is the body, what is the authority in John in which the date got, the decision. Living people, place or residency, which relatives, the proposal in Poland and lux borders. Personal data parents people affected by the proposal. Data on the mother. Last name John, surname Hilfa. Cinema and the name of the father. Surname switches. You. Breakfast used surnames Elm photo. I already. Date of month, day, her mouth. Birth, place delusions. Always entertaining. Date of the conclusion of relationship. John. Month, the day. Place, therefore city. Place the conclusion of petite. Citizenship. Citizenship held in the concerns. No social security was gave. Data on the father. Last name. Name. John, gone. And Jill already. And the name of the father. Hit and surname mother. Exchange. Hit and surname. Use names with away. Place of birth. Place, state, city, marital status. Conclusion of marriage. Place the conclusion marriage. State, city. Citizenship held the date of birth Oscars. The proposal. No social security has been attributed. Personal data further pre-person. The pits. Which relates to bring data on the grandfather on the part of the mother. Name. Your surname. Nigh the names of your name, father. Your name, pedigree. India and surname. Date of comely. Of birth. State, city. Street. No social security, Cecil. Loose money. Data on the grandmother on the part of the mother. Last name. Surname. Blue, India. And hormone and surname. Years old. Date of exact score of birth. Place of birth. State, city. Village. Place of birth. Peerage, city. No social security discretion has been attributed. Data on the grandfather on the part of the father. Last name. Surname. The names of and the name of the father. Year-olds. High and surname mother. Date of birth. Date of comely. John of mouth. Date of birth. Place of birth. Place captivate. Already. No social security. Data on the grandmother on the part of. Last name. John, surname. Blue, the names of line. Father, blue in the name of the father. Pedigree. Of birth. And money. No social security. If the applicant to the conclusion is attached a copy of an important Polish proof of personal people in which affected by the proposal, or an important Polish passport person, people who the proposal or the decision governor, Rust, confirming possession of a civil, have a citizen, state Polish by a person, a quite, which relates to the applicant, the proposal, the fullness of part of you, biography people, the proposal from particular was special, Warsaw University, emphasis places, place of employment, and public service military and abroad, circumstances of entry, from Poland, third party, meters, lived, and Poland, Lillian names, name, held civil, held OB, foreign along with the date of KB purchase, held documents identity. In parents people, the proposal, the application born in time obligations, at the time of the set of the law, February 1962, citizenship Polish, 22nd August 1962, our seedlings, 2012. Achievements. Choice for the child, citizenship foreign mode, provision article 6, paragraph passes the second sentence funnel. The second sentence is of this act. If so, it is facing body. Yes. The bottom of the date of, not the interior, about not one. It, the date of authority. If the applicant of the conclusion is attached, with rhizomes, copies of, directed the proof of personal, what sacred, at least one of the parents, people. The proposal or directed about the passport, at least one of the parents' people. Personal of which, regards application or decision governor stating snatches, drop, possession of civil, have a citizen. State Polish for at the most one of the parents' people, which do, where do, regards application. Fill of applicant. Part 3. Additional information for parents' people. U. Career proposal. Biography leaflet with mother with special consideration of special reference. Emphasis, residence. Hire, employment, Jesus months, lived. In Poland, this circumstance is departure from the Polk possessed, the Polk held, the catch held citizenships foreign with away with the date of purchase. Biography father, special, with particular, taken into account, pressure places, nicest, eat, lived, place of residence. Makes it difficult to held military Jesus in Poland. Low. The presence of departure from the beat. With beat, the conversion changes names. Held citizenships foreign along with the date of purchase. CIA. Additional information on the grandparents' people. Where to Korean the proposal. Biography grandfather from the mother was special, considered, specific. Places for keep. Inhabited employment. Held military service if living in Poland. If living in Poland, this circumstances departure, entry from near beat changes and names. And last name, marriage, conclusion of the relationship. Marriage, held may, foreign along with the date of purchase. Biography, grandmother on the part of the mother, on the part of decreased with special, particular into account, relatively takes into account. Places, discount, places rent, hire, residence of job. If housing in Poland, low circumstances, entry, departure from Poland. Change the names, exchange names, short relationship. Marriage, marriage held citizenships, foreign along with the date of KB purchase, they bought. Biography, grandfather of the father, grandfather, father with special into account, pounding, emphasis, public areas, places involved. Employment, held military. If meters, living in Poland, the circumstances output, departure from the entry from the Polish, changes in the names and last names, conclusion of the dragonfly relationship, conclusion of the married possessed, marriage held, foreign along with the date of purchase. Biography, grandmother on the part of, with particular reference, emphasis, places for, places lived, places of residence, poison, employment. If lived in Poland, this circumstance, departure from with Polk exchange names, show exchange names, the conclusion of dragonfly. Marriage held citizenships foreign, her foreign with away their date of purchase. Information about, for further pre, and people, which relates to interior proposal Jesus. The applicant relies on held raccoon, place them torque. By their citizenship. Biography this people with particular taken into account the large, for boy, places. Residence, place of residence. Employment, services John military service if lived in Poland, neighboring. Jazz, entry of the Polish. Exchange. First names and the name of the conclusion of marriage. Marriage, Adam Boy Club, John. Away an interior away of dairy, their CIA. Lane overview of the relevant circumstances. The necessary to paragraph, to cessation of the state of the facts. The state of and rights the facts and legal. Right, sleepy. Or in relation to the siblings people. The, which relates to the proposal loose. The proposal or its initial parents. Grandparents, great-grandparents, and will release decisions, decision finding, have refusing countries, refusing statements, have, or finding the loss of renewing statements, the loss of citizenship, after citizenship Polish. So it is what a body ordain in which the date and the relation of to whom issued a decision is calculated. Currently are carried out. Proceedings in matters a confirmation drop. Have a loose or a loss of torque or a loss of citizenship Polish. Rodeos, Polish rodeos, siblings. A person, the proposal and her initial parents, duffer, grandparents, great-grandparents. Or pre-person, which relates to the request, the proposal. Will beat documents. Document will beat identity cards? If there is a must, this dish, Jack, what? DMZ, by whom and when issued. Or pre-person, which relates to the proposal last, applied are, composition are about to allow citizenship. Polish on the old, or they waived the citizenship Polish, I wish I atheist Polish. Declare model release, decided allowing, to avoid aniline, union may. Polish on foreign or agree to disclaimer are. Cure our disclaimer our citizens, our citizenship Polish, or if they were the Pole. Lit citizenship Polish. Part the fourth. Other information and explanations identified in the assessment of the applicant mud for the case, connecting to the conclusion. Tags to the conclusion, attachments to the conclusion. Wild. Day. Confirmation of the impact of the application. Day, date, month. Beneath. Manual.